right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. We got another video for you guys, and I honestly see that this week is going to be jam-packed with WWE content. I know the Creator Fest just happened. IGN also got some exclusive gameplay here. I wanted to see how this looks. The WrestleMania arena looks great. This was from, I think, the year before or so. I could be wrong. This is the I Quit match between Kurt Angle and CM Punk that they have here written. So I want to go ahead and check this out with you guys. We might actually add some other gameplay in this footage that I'm making here just to see like other match types. But shout out to all the creators that have been dropping bangers after bangers after bangers. They have a bunch of gameplay out for you guys to check out. So make sure you guys check them out. Shout out to like guys like New Legacy and them, man. I watch them all the time. So it's a W to see that they went out there and tried to get some gameplay for us. But let's go ahead and get to the video, man. Let's get it popping.
Hey everybody, it's Dale from IGN, and I'm here today with Brian from the development team of WWE 2K26. Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Good to be here.
So we are taking a look at a brand new match type, well, a returning match type.
A returning match type,
yeah,
yes.
Which is the I Quit match. So when did this first come about? When did you decide you needed I Quit back in the game?
So, you know, the community, our community, has been vocal in their wanting back of the return of this match type for several years now.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where it's like we hear the fans. Sometimes we're not able to address and get to those things immediately. Yeah. But as a match type, as we've added new match types over the last couple of games, this has always been one of the top of the list. And we just felt that for 2K26, if we were going to add any new match types, and this is just one amongst many, the I Quit match was just agreed upon from the very start, you know. Cool. And having worked on the original I Quit match that used to be in the franchise, I was obviously keen to get this one back into the franchise also.
So that's interesting. I'm realizing we're sitting through CM Punk sections. I'm playing the CM Punk, we play Seth Rollins, but let's just, you know what, let's just get into the match.
Let's go. Yeah. These two do not like each other, do they?
Not at all. I'm gonna rush. Do you know what? Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's just start this battle.
So this is also, obviously, this is
CM Punk. I thought it was Kurt Angle.
The I Quit match type. Also, we have some new elements like
never mind.
Initial, what do you call them? The options that you have at the start.
The starter match actions. Yeah. So one-on-one matches, we now have the ability to basically, it allows players to kind of create the story in their minds about what they want their match to entail. So if you're in a match with, two allies, let's say Jay and Jimmy Uso, you can choose to start the match as brothers would.
Look at the bag of nails, the bag of thumbtacks.
No hard feelings. When I beat you. Yeah. Otherwise, when you got two, guys who really don't like each other, you can do what you do and just start with the Mad Dash Rush. So that's something that is in, like I said, all the one-on-one matches, and it just adds a nice bit of presentation, storytelling to the combat. Yeah.
So obviously an I Quit match, for the most respect, is just like a normal hardcore match until we get to the submission element of it. And as you can see, I just went under the ring and, well, I'll give you a little kick first. I went under the ring and picked up Thumbtacks, which is a new addition.
New addition to the game this year, yeah. We're going straight to the new stuff.
Looking at each other now?
Showing off the I Quit match with, And it's funny, for as long as this franchise has been around, this is the first time we've had Thumbtacks in the game as a weapon.
Okay.
And you just dumped them on the floor. And
I'm going to go drop you head
first.
Head first. Let's really kick this thing off with a bang.
And that X that you just saw over Seth's head. Which this will come into play later, but during this match type, when you perform big spots, big moments, as
oh my God, the Thumbtacks is literally on his body.
That's fire. To make the mini game, the I Quit mini game, harder for myself. So
it's like little stuff like that.
Just so cool. For those that not quit matches like a submission, but instead of tapping out, you've got to, your opponent has to verbally say the words "I quit" for the match to conclude.
So you said you previously worked on the mode. How is it different from what existed in an older WWE game?
The biggest thing is, and as we'll get to them, we have some brand new kind of attacks in the game, which are weapon-based submissions, which, trust me, I'm going to get to those. But honestly, one of the biggest things, and the thing that, once we decided that we were going to bring this match back, was the addition of actual voiceover.
Damn, so my thing is, though, CM Punk should have reacted to the Thumbtacks as well, low-key. He should have reacted to the Thumbtacks as well, and they should be some on his back as well.
The match, or you lose.
Personally,
the
it
match,
should.
You hear the loser actually say the words "I quit." Into the
it's a little bit of detail that would have mattered the most.
We didn't have previously.
I think we got to get some weapons in the mix here.
Yeah, let's go. Kendo stick. You read my mind. So we can show off one of our new submissions. So now, when your opponent's on the ground, supine or prone, and you're holding a kendo stick or a chair, go ahead and hit me one more time.
So I'm gonna hit you down.
Hold right trigger and then press the B button.
That's right.
And you got it next because you did a big moment. And now we're in this I Quit mini game. and you lay down a blocker is what we call it.
Right, okay.
So so I'm on the defense, and as a defender, when that meter pops up, you want
That's
to make
crazy.
sure you time the stopping of the cursor within each of those green zones. Otherwise, the meter will deplete, and then I'll be forced to say those humiliating words of "I quit."
So obviously we saw the kendo set actions. What other weapons can you use?
The chair.
Oh.
So let's get a chair.
Yeah, we need a
The
chair.
chair got a submission move on it.
See 4-7.
Yeah, he's
Rolling around with
he's a
those
bit of a
thumbtacks.
pincushion.
Honestly,
Yes,
it
he
looked
is.
good. You could tell they worked on some ragdoll features on
How
here.
many layers of,
I do
thumbtacks
wish
can you
though,
get?
whenever they
That's
get
like-
hit onto the
You
floor and
can
take a
get multiple
bump,
ones in there. I
both
believe once you hit
parties
up to
would
3 that
would
you
be
can add with
affected
the
by
weapon
that.
wheel.
Yeah.
And of course, just in most match types, you have the thumbtacks there by default.
So obviously the thumbtacks are like really like are going to work for your collision detection this year, which you've improved, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah, improving our collision every year is always something that we're, striving to make sure that every attack hits. You're not seeing much whiffs.
Yeah. So I've noticed from playing the game a little bit earlier that I just they react differently when they land the weapon.
They do.
Yeah.
That's part of our new dynamic gameplay where we've actually incorporated more realistic
nice.
falls. So one of our mandates was to get rid of like invisible walls and ledges.
Yo,
of
look at his
collision,
back with the thumbtacks.
and make it so that if you throw somebody,
that's
if you're none of them,
fire.
you're
Okay.
near the ledge.
That was what we saw from the
That-
trailer. Oh,
Instead of being blocked out.
I really blocked you here.
Oh, here we go. I'm not. Oh, good job, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, it would be the ultimate win for
Never
me.
quit. Never quit.
I ain't gonna lie, that was slick. That was lucky.
Wasn't going to beat a dev for the game, but you never know. I'm going to try. my
honestly,
hardest.
this
And so
gameplay
those
looks
weapon
really
submissions
good.
are not
looks
exclusive
smooth.
just to the I Quit. You can use those in match types outside of the I Quit as well.
Yeah. Obviously, we've got traditional submissions here.
Yeah, so that's a good point. So the way that you bring up the mini, man.
Sorry, I'm taking it a bit seriously.
No, this is great. We're showing the people is that anytime you clamp on any sort of submission, the referee will come, kneel down, pull out the microphone.
Yeah.
You can also on your own.
Does he? Oh, I
ask the
thought he had a
referee to
thumbtack
go
or
and
something like that in
initiate
his
the
eye. I was
minigame.
confused.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
I saw that prompt, right? It's like to pin, right?
Exactly.
Right stick down.
So,
no, you don't.
beautiful. With the reversals, and there we go.
Ooh.
So I've heard you guys explain that you've improved the reversal system this year, or like made it more difficult. Is that the case?
We have, yeah. Well, not more difficult. We basically have made it to where when we tried to kind of bridge the skill gap.
Yeah.
To where we've tied it to our stamina system now. And so as you can see, we've got these
Oh,
yellow
hold on.
circles over our head.
Yeah.
Once you run out of your stamina, for a temporary period of time, you lose the ability to reverse. And that's indicated by the purple circle that you'll see around.
Right.
And it's also indicated on the HUDs as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'll
I see
that
it.
the
I see what
gold,
he's
it
talking
slowly
about.
recharges when you're
Yo,
not
that's
doing
actually
reversing.
nuts.
So it's like it's one of those things where you just want to strategically pick the spots. and
My
the
bad, I'm
moments
over here
that
quiet
you
and I'm
choose
immersed.
to reverse it.
I'm just trying to get a glimpse of this gameplay. I
Right,
like the
so
way
I
they're
also wanna see
falling.
you've improved the
It's giving them
barricade
more of a
jumping shit as
realistic
well, right? So
approach
should
when
we
they
go check
fall
that out?
because before, the way they would fall to the ground back then, it wasn't really like simulation. Like, it was like weird stiffy bumps. Like, it was weird as hell.
Yes. In 2K25, we added the ability for players to mount the barricade, traverse it, do dives and attacks. Now, I'll let you recover. Maybe I'll help you out. We've added actual 1v1 combat on top of the barricade. So just
okay.
as a demonstration to the folks here,
Yeah, let's get up there.
if you want to mount
Head
up there with the RB,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and then from here,
The trapeze,
Look, they gonna fight.
We can scrap on the top.
we can scrap on the top.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Boom.
Oh, that's
In
nice.
addition to like the aforementioned dives, and we'll do a little wake up taunt, bring you up.
Nice,
blockbuster action.
nice.
All right, I think it's time we took this bout a little bit more seriously. What'd you say?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's
You
get in
read
the
my
ring.
mind.
Yeah. Watch you destroy me now, but I'm going to try my hardest. Oh, you go for the weapons on the table.
Oh, he going for the
Well,
tables
speaking
now.
of tables, we brought back the ability for players to double stack tables.
Yeah.
This was something that we used to have in older games. And again, it's one of the things that
Oh.
fans have been clamoring for us to return.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, he reversed that.
Oh, there we go.
And
Let's stick it
perfect.
open.
And we have this new blood splatter effect that occurs on the screen when your opponent gets, opens up for the first time.
Honestly, I need to see a lot of blood in this game.
Do you know what?
This
I'm
makes
gonna
me want to
try
get the
and beat
PC
tough out
version
to your
because the
red.
mods.
Oh, no.
Fossil.
Maybe not.
Fossil.
I'm really... Want to win this now? Come on. Oh, no.
Okay, so now I've got you down. So now I'm going to force the refs to come ask you if you want to quit.
Yeah,
and I'm going to slow some blockers down.
Never quit. Never quit. It's the way I'm built. I actually do quit. Oh. Nope, nope. I did not expect myself to be so invested. I thought we were going to do a nice video where we talk about moves, but now I'm getting...
Well, you know, when it comes to quitting, you know, it's, you know, your pride gets in the way. It's like, I'm not quitting this.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
So
Seth Rollins looks nice and bloody.
New addition to the game.
Oh, man. You know, it's like choosing between my children here. It's like I love so much of what we've done this year. You know, obviously, the addition of the thumbtacks is just huge. I've always been partial to this match type, and it's funny when I was asked to do this with you. It's like, which match? It's like, I quit. I'm like, oh, just right up my alley.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I am just a huge fan of this particular match, and just
he started bleeding from the punch. Nice.
But these are good opportunities. So I winded myself.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So now I can't reverse until I exhaust. You know, get rid of.
That means I got to do this.
And there you go. Look, that was perfect timing right there.
Oh my God.
That's us. Let's do it.
All right, let's see.
Blockers in. Oh, I've got some good blockers.
You do have the good blockers.
Oh, wait, he's surviving.
Oh,
come on. Can IGN actually get a win? Oh my God.
And he ended up quitting.
Now, I must say, I did this for the demonstration purposes only. You know, otherwise, I definitely would have had that in the bag.
Of course, you were just, you know, you were being nice, letting the journalist win.
And there is voiceover that accompanies
wait,
that. Again,
where the thumbtacks
you get to that point where you make your opponent quit.
Oh, the thumbtacks like disappear in the replay?
Satisfaction of hearing them say it into the microphone.
Yeah. I'm really into side quit mode. It's
Listen, I thought this was cool. Let's check out another gameplay. I thought this was pretty neat. So let's check out another gameplay. I don't want to end the video on 11 minutes. Like, let's go ahead and see some other gameplay that's been released today. We got some more gameplay. It looked like the match has already started. They got thumbtacks. They're already bloody. He's going up against Joe Hendry, which is the pre-order bonus. If you do get this game pre-ordered, you can get some Joe Hendry action. Ooh, he's bleeding from the thumbtacks. That's tough. Is that Corey Graves commentating?
WWE 2K26, it's felt like I write variations of the same opening paragraph that ultimately end with one simple question. How does an annual sports game top what they did the year before?
That's a big question.
That question becomes slightly more complicated though when some, including myself, consider last year's entry to be the best it's ever been. WWE 2K26's answer is simple.
With the exception of the online being laggy.
Lots more.
Oh, baby. The heat is on. Check. There's already that, but you best believe this whole match is gonna be...
Damn!
This year, everything is expanded and built upon. And though no one thing feels like a particularly massive swing, every mode comes with incremental additions to make it worth your while. In fact, there is so much that not only does it feel like it's impossible to summarize concisely, but there wasn't
excited to play this game when it come out, baby. I'm excited!
In my few hours of hands-on. So, if you're interested in all the new updates to Universe Mode, Community Creations, My Faction or The Island, then I'd suggest that this isn't the preview for you. However, what I will do is focus on the central element that ties it all together.
I love the fact that
the iterations that interest me the most, the gameplay.
I love the fact that the thumbtacks could also be effective on the front side of your body.
Wrestling has been expanded, allowing you to create moments tailored to each wrestler's sensibilities. With a quick press on the D-pad, you can now select to deploy unique motions, such as the handshake, a rush, or even drawing energy from the crowd.
The WWE Undisputed Championship.
Man, if I was Roman, I would have ran and hit him from the back. Pause. I said I would have ran and hit him from the back. You know what I meant. I would have ran behind him and punched him in the back of the neck, like back of the head, back, whatever.
There's also a more ambiguous approach option, which in turn creates a submenu that allows you to begin trading blows, engage in chain wrestling, or just have an intense stare down. What may appear to be gimmicky actually works surprisingly well, providing more cinematic actions to appropriately begin anything from a friendly rivalry to a blood feud. Previously, my default was always to run and attack, but these starting actions now add an extra sprinkle to the already impressive spectacle simulation. It's not going to change the way you play, but it successfully adds an extra layer of welcome immersion to each match opening.
Wait now, did you get a look at that? Just total
Xbox said, hell no.
Once the match progresses, things feel very
intergender
familiar.
matches
Match
still
fundamentals
exist.
work very
Let's
similar
get
to WWE 2K25, aside from some subtle alterations to the reversal system, which is now more tied to the stamina wheels and barricade combat, which now lets you both climb up and duke it out during a balance.
Make sure your stamina's still intact.
know the plan, but it must be dangerous.
Most notably for me though, is an update to the collision mechanics,
Ooh.
something that feels like it's been neglected for a while now. Previously, discarded weapons lying around the ring served little purpose once they'd left your hands, often blending into the environment as decoration with no further impact on gameplay. But gone are the days of
Nah, but
characters
now they
clipping through
play a
them
huge
completely,
impact.
as in WWE 2K26, dropping a superstar to steel steps,
Ooh.
kendo sticks or steel chairs matters, with what I assume is a damage level increase and a new realistic reaction animation. Whip Sami Zayn into a cinder block and it will break under his weight. Riptide Bron Breaker onto steel steps and his body will crumble around its shape.
Oh!
Discarded weapons now have added value and contribute another step towards matching the WWE television
Is that
experience.
Kane as a special guest? Did they make Glenn a special guest
The standout
referee?
of these interactive weapons though, and my
Kane
personal
98.
highlight of WWE 2K26 is actually a brand new addition for the series.
Who decided to do
Something that
this?
feels like it should have been around forever, but finally makes its debut this year. Thumbtacks.
Not the Thumbtacks. He's taking things too far.
Uh-oh.
Lift up the ring apron and your weapon wheel will now have a bag of violence ready to deploy. Simply pour the dozens of metal pins onto the mat and you're ready to turn your opponent into a human pincushion.
Oh, look at those thumbtacks on the front.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, man. And it's going to get worse.
Oh
Tacks
my
aren't just
God.
reserved for finishing moves either. Any slam in the proximity of these nasty spikes will decorate their back, knees and forehead in silver, helping you finally recreate gloriously violent WWE moments like Cactus Jack's face-first descent into a pile of violent objects by a sinister Triple H.
This is crazy.
Thumbtacks, better collision reactions and starting actions, although fun, are all in service of matching the WWE product. As are micro adjustments like the new blood splatter effect that splashes the screen when
That
you
shit's
or your
crazy. I
opponent
remember that
gets
shit with
busted
Triple
wide
H and
open.
Mankind. Ooh, and Mick Foley.
Drama and storytelling are the name of the game, and this year also receives a vital upgrade in its voices, with the additions of Booker T and Wade Barrett to the commentary
Yep.
table. The latter not only offers a different accent to the soundtrack of your actions, but both bring a new sense of excitement that's hard to quantify, but vital to keeping the series sounding fresh.
Oh, gets intercepted and the window of opportunity gets shut down. This is ugly. This is bad, man.
From playing
This
it
is
quickly
bad,
became clear to
man.
me the moment-to-moment match action has received a small but welcome improvement to the
Ooh.
already successful formula. But just like in real life, a WWE's fans' appetite for chaos is only satiated with new match types, and WWE 2K26, much like last year, lobs 4 more onto the pile. 3 stages of hell, I Quit, Dumpster, and Inferno matches. The Inferno match, which surrounds the ring in a wall of flames, is undoubtedly the most visually impressive addition. Much like its sporadic appearance on WWE over the years, it's certainly a
I know everybody had problems with that Kane too. That Kane looked busted. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. The Kane that they were showing in that reveal was whack. That was like they gave us big ass Kane in like just his old uniform attire. Like hell no.
and
I was
a
lazy.
worthwhile inclusion. Although, like last year's Underground edition, it's hard for me to invest too much time into a match type that limits your ability to use every inch of the ring. And it always feels less enjoyable to me to conclude a fight in anything other than a pinfall or submission.
Ah!
Because of this, I didn't spend much time with this fiery new mode, but its addition is a welcome one, even if it's only from a WWE historical perspective. The dumpster match also helps fill the gap in WWE's legacy. In practice, it's a reskin version of the casket and ambulance brawls, but it's hard to see what they could have done differently from a gameplay perspective. It's also nice for 2K to tick off another match type as developer visual concept slowly but surely works its way through all the crazy concepts that we've seen throughout WWE's history, regardless of their real-world success. Although saying that, I would be surprised if we see a Punjabi prison or Kennel from Hell match anytime soon. Feel free to shop me though,
Yeah, that
WWE
shit was
2K27.
Oh, last
A
ditch
Punjabi
fight.
prison.
One down to one door, Michael.
When it comes to fresh match types though, the most exciting addition for me is the long overdue return of the I Quit match, notably different from the ever-present submission bout, which just limits a decision to a legal tap, rather than the all-out warfare and humiliation that the I Quit match can deliver. Proceedings begin like any other hardcore match, but instead of pinfalls or traditional submissions, the fight will now only end when you or your opponent verbally say "I quit" into the microphone, with the referee also audibly making requests.
Referee doing their one job here, checking to see if we're going. No! Refusing to give up.
He said no.
How this works in practice is a quick time event that demands you mastering timings on a spinning wheel full of green blocks, which will shrink over time based on the damage that you take. Interestingly, unlike some of the other minigames in the series, the aggressor isn't directly competing for these green blocks. Instead, you can place pre-earned blockers to make the timing more difficult. There's a deliberate strategy to this, and I immediately found myself considering my submission requests more thoughtfully, making sure I had enough bank blockers earned by performing certain big attacks before commencing the humiliation routine. You can also increase your chances by using weapons like the kendo stick or steel chair in a submission maneuver, once again harking back to classic WWE moments. The I Quit match doesn't just feel like another match variation on the pile, but rather its own beast entirely. All of this year's adjustments serve the wider presentation of WWE 2K26 and that ever-moving, monolithic WWE dragon that they're always chasing. Make no mistake about it, while the grappling has always and will always be the core of the series, the spectacle of WWE is just as an important part of the package. In my lifetime, we've gone from WWF Warzone soulless arenas, and I can still hear that single voice in the crowd repeatedly telling me to open a can. To one-to-one representations of pyro-infused.
Yo, we look at the history of wrestling games and look at where we at now. It's fucking crazy.
Live crowd. I have little doubt that WWE 2K26 is set to be the best the series has ever looked, sounded, and felt. And if you're a WWE obsessive eager to replicate the pageantry at home, then you've never had it better. And if you like that video and you want to learn more about WWE 2K26, specifically the I Quit match, where we have the exclusive gameplay reveal with me playing against the developer and testing out the mode to its full limit.
All right, so gameplay looks promising, man. The only thing now is the servers, bro. Can the servers be good? Can we get some good servers? Can me and the homies not lag when we use creative superstars? Can we not? Can we not lag when we want to use some of our created superstars in our matches? That is the big question. I think the gameplay gonna be just as good as last year. I think if not better. I think there's gonna be so much to offer, but can we please not lag? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below though, man. WWE 2K26 is gonna be fire. We're gonna be doing some big streams with that content, so please make sure you guys buckle up and wait for that day to come. It's gonna be lit though, but it's your boy 30G. God bless. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.